Everyone knows that I'm sort of a foodie, if you want to use that term. So the artist we have on today, Sue Thompson, and I kind of have a common background in that we both worked in that industry on and off for many years. We found out we one time worked for the same parent company. Nice to see you today. You are an artist down at the Sawdust Festival, and not all, but a lot of your artwork pertains to the culinary industry, and you've brought along some of these pieces here today. It's great to have you.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you very much. Yes.
How long have you been at the Sawdust?
I've been at the Sawdust. This will be my 13th summer.
Oh, wow.
I've been painting actually about 15 years, so I started a little late in life. And basically, when I started to paint what I knew, which was almost 40 years in the restaurant industry, I started painting scenes that I saw at work and took photographs, and it just kind of clicked from there. So. And
you've been there, since you've been there 13 years, mm-hmm. Do you still have to go through the selection every year, the lottery as they call it, or are you grandfathered in?
No, I'm not grandfathered in, and actually as it works, the first 5 years you get one ticket in the lottery, mm-hmm. and then from the 6th year on, you get a ticket for every year. So I get 13 tickets in the lottery, which pretty much guarantees I'll be in.
Okay, I see what you mean.
It doesn't say where I'll be because each lottery number, you pick your spot in accordance to the number. So,
okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, let's look at some of your artwork. And I'm going to hold this up for the
Sure.
camera. Well, this one's on the table, so I'll do this first. And this is like sort of you and I would know exactly what this is. This would be the restaurant's about to open, and or you're at the service station and everything's ready to go, where the servers can grab whatever they need to get it out to the guests.
Right, exactly.
And what medium do you use here?
I use acrylics, and this is actually from a local restaurant that I worked at in Toliga called Sun-Dried Tomato. They have one in Laguna Beach, and that was actually our pass-out counter where we got our food. And I find restaurant to be very dramatic and very colorful and very theatrical.
It is, yeah.
And the lighting has always got this hue of drama to it. So I just took a photo of the plates and the ketchup and mustard, and I was just drawn to it. So there's the painting. There it is.
And I think you hit it just right, that if you haven't worked in this industry, it is very theatrical because everything is sort of coordinated. And like in theater, you all have your roles that need to be played, and they coordinate with everyone else if it's a well-run establishment.
Exactly.
That's the key.
That's the key. And it's like showtime.
It is.
It's like when the doors open, you know, you put on a show or a theater.
Exactly. And which one do you want to hold up next?
Well, this is another small one of just basically what people know me for is the restaurant images, like you say. And wine seems to always be a big seller. As far as people want to present maybe a lifestyle in their home, so to speak. And my use of color really brings up the drama to it.
It is. Now, do you ever get commissioned from either wineries or restaurants or anywhere like that to do specific pieces for them with maybe showing their label? Or
I haven't done actually a label. I've done some fundraisers where I've done wine labels where they do wine bottling. But I do have my work in quite a few restaurants. This is actually...
this one's great. This is obviously what your folks are looking at here is what's called the line, and you can see the cooks behind the line getting things prepared here.
That is actually from a photograph. I took a series of photographs at south of Nick's in San Clemente.
Yeah.
And in fact, Nick's, I was unaware that they had several pieces of mine in their corporate offices. And,
wow.
And they had bought some. I wasn't aware of it because I wasn't there at the time. And they came by and bought a few more, and we're going to work on something else in their office after this summer.
So you go ahead, and a lot of these you'll take photographs and then go home and take it.
Exactly.
'Cause I think it would be kind of hard to set up your easel and everything you need in the middle of a
I'm a
working
studio
restaurant.
painter for sure, a studio painter.
And this one's great, culinary class.
This is actually, the original is long gone sold, and it was a photograph I took up in San Francisco at the Culinary Academy on Polk Street.
Sure, I know
and the
exactly where
students
that's
were
at.
waiting to go to class one morning, and they were all crisp and ready to go, and I took the photograph, painted the painting, and what this is actually a reproduction, a giclée reproduction.
Okay.
It's printed on canvas and boxed on, so people don't have to frame it. And that gives artists today, that gives our work legs. If we do a
Sure.
good painting, we're able to resell a reproduction. This is probably the best form of printing process that we have today.
And I can just imagine the scene. All the chefs are there
Yeah,
with their knife kits there.
Yeah.
And were they standing on the street?
Yeah.
Waiting to get in? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly where that's at
Yeah.
in San Francisco.
It's changed hands just like other places. I think it's the CIA now.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
And as I said, I've been on your website, SueThompsonArt.com, and from there you do more than just culinary art stuff,
Right.
don't you?
Like anything, it's like a writer. You want to write what you know, you want to paint what you know, and that's how I pretty much learned to paint. But I do commissions of other work, and people can go online and take a look at it.
Yeah.
Keeps it fresh, I hope.
Now, we have a couple tickets that we're giving away here for the art festival, and the first person who calls 949-597-4295 will receive a couple tickets. We do ask that if you've already won before, let somebody else has a chance. So first person that calls in, we got a couple tickets here for you. And the Sawdust goes all the way till August 1st. Excuse me, September 1st.
September 1st.
We're past October 1st.
Yes.
It's Monday morning.
That's okay.
And you can go down there and you can get your tickets there, of course. They also have what's called a multi-art festival ticket. I think it's $21.50. It gets you into the Sawdust, the Festival of the Arts, and the Art Affair. You can buy that down there. And Sawdust is on from 10 in the morning till 10 at night. And I always tell people, I love it in the evening, especially now. You don't want to, this week it's kind of foggy and cold in the morning, but the evenings are kind of nice. It becomes, I think, sort of magical.
It
down
is
there.
magical, and you're not fighting the crowds in the show. You can really relax, have a glass of wine, walk around, talk to the artists, listen to the music.
Yes, and as we always say, get some popcorn and fans popcorn,
Friends
because
popcorn.
we had somebody who used to be here for many years, and his sister-in-law works at Fran's Popcorn. So
All right.
Say hi to Donna and tell him Ken and Rob sent you. All right. Hey, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I really can relate to this art. It's really cool. I like it very much.
Thank
Good
you
job.
very much, Ken.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
by the way, booth
202.
202.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on down.
All right, Sue, thank you very much. Folks, we'll be right back, and we'll tell you about the movie today on Channel 6 and a wrap up of what's going on.